What is up, guys? Today we are going to be talking about Alienbase and essentially where I predict Alienbase to go and why I believe this is one of the biggest projects we've talked about on this channel. And we're going to do a little comparing and contrasting to Aerodrome finance, guys, which, by the way, short-term graphs, short-term charts kind of does look bearish for Aerodrome. However, keep in mind that that is simply, in my opinion, just a short run or short-term outlook for Aero. I think the short-term outlook is that we might, be a little bearish. And at the end of the day, there's not really much to worry about with an Aerodrome finance itself. I think long-term, this coin's still gonna hit double figures, $10 to $20 at its peak, maybe even higher, or maybe a little lower, but it's still going to perform pretty well, even if it does do poorly in the short term. If you look at charts, it doesn't look that good, but I still believe, again, it has potential, so keep that in mind. But we're here to talk about Alienbase and its performance. Yesterday during the dip, Alienbase barely flinched, and it is now currently still performing well as well, which is fantastic, right? I think we're up 30% on the day, on the 24 hours for Alienbase. And I believe yesterday we were also up 30-40% as well, or maybe it was the day before that. But regardless, Alienbase has been doing very well, and it's a token that almost operates in the same way that Aerodrome does. Alienbase is a DEX, and what Alienbase essentially does is it has the same function as Aerodrome. You are able to swap tokens on there, but Alienbase has a much better UI. It is regarded as just, being an overall improvement, though Aerodrome has, of course, the very big numbers in terms of the base ecosystem and stuff. So you have to keep that in mind when looking into the token. And so I think that's pretty important to understand, is that even though the UI looks better, that this token in general is one that is not going to be performing as well as Aerodrome is, due to Aerodrome already being established, and due to Aerodrome, again, doing the numbers it's doing, right? TVL outpacing Uniswap's revenue greater than ETH. And you have to understand that, because I think that regardless of the fact that it's still going to be good, and at the end of the day, I am just pretty excited to see where both of these tokens go. But again, I would say that if you're looking for the best growth potential, it is going to be an Alienbase. And I believe this coin, this is a crazy take, but I believe it's going to be in anywhere from a 25 to an 100x. So with that in mind, a 25 to 100x is crazy, especially if you throw in $1,000, you're getting 100 grand out. But this is a coin where it could definitely do that if it becomes a bigger DEX than Aerodrome does, because it's at $20 million market cap right now, 2030. If it reaches 20-30 billion, that's 100x. So keeping that in mind, I do heavily believe that this coin is going to perform fairly well. I believe that, that 20 to 100x is viable in the long term. I'm talking next spring for Alienbase. It's shown great strength, and day by day it's been going up and up, and I believe this coin to be very well off. And this is going to be a coin I recommend. We've called out Moonwell at 3 cents, and we called out Aerodrome at 60 cents and even 30 cents. I've talked about these coins, and now we're talking about Alienbase. And even though it's been up day by day, this is still a really great price point to enter in on. So I'm calling this as well. And so if you want to take advantage of it, go ahead. I have it in my own portfolio because I expect this to do really well. But do your own research. This is my whole little spiel. Alienbase has been doing great, and I expect it to continue to do so. And with all that being said, I'll see you guys later in the next video.